What is going on, guys? My name's Brian and welcome to the Game Shower, where we like to shower you with Nintendo news, leaks, and rumors. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a second Fire Emblem game that's coming this year. And yes, you heard me right, another Fire Emblem game. And I'm not talking about Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I'm talking about another Fire Emblem game that's going to be coming out this year or possibly early next year, but we'll get into that in a second. We also got a new Lego set that's coming out, and some of them focus for adults, which is a good change, and Detective Pikachu 2. So let's jump right into it, and let's start with Detective Pikachu 2. Let's change it up a little bit. So Detective Pikachu 2, if you remember, it was first announced in 2019 that it was in development, and now we got a recent update. This article comes to you from Video Game Chronicles, and just so you know, guys, every article I discuss, I do link them down below. So if you want to read the article directly, just go to the description box and you can find every article that I refer to in the videos, and all of my future videos are always going to be set up like that. So according to this article, well, it seems like we're nowhere near seeing Detective Pikachu 2 coming out. It's still in development, and not for nothing, it was announced in 2019, guys. Like, we're still waiting for Metroid Prime 4, and we're still waiting for Bayonetta 3, which was announced way back at E3 in 2017. So we have long ways to go, so I don't expect this game to come out soon, but at least we got a little update. So pretty much this article states that they translated some posts from Creatures Inc. recruitment website, and on this thing they pretty much made it clear that they're still in development. Like, they're still trying to figure out like how they want the game to look. And the reason why I say that is because in the article they state this: with new technologies appearing every day, I believe that ray tracing, which calculates the color and brightness of objects by tracking light rays, and super resolution technologies such as DLSS will become indispensable. This is according to what KT told them in the website. He also stated, I'm also paying attention to technologies introduced in the latest game engines such as Unreal Engine 5. So guys, we know that Detective Pikachu 2 is going to come out on the Nintendo Switch. Imagine the Nintendo Switch using Unreal Engine 5 and using that fidelity FX that we talked about in the previous video. Like, they can make their future games look so amazing using these technologies, and the Switch won't have to update and go into some crazy 4K. They could use these softwares and these technologies to make their games appear 4K, make their games look amazing. And we also want to make sure that these games don't look, too crazy, because again, these are Nintendo games. Nintendo games aren't known, especially their Pokemon games, for their crazy graphics, as you saw with Pokemon Legends Arceus. That game was fun, and that's what Nintendo games go for. They go for the fun. They don't really go for the graphics. Yeah, their graphics look decent, they look okay, but it seems like they want to go a little step further with Detective Pikachu 2, make it not only a fun game, but an interesting and better looking game on the Nintendo Switch. But at least it's good to know that the game is still in development, so let's see if we get any update on Detective Pikachu 2. And I feel like Game Freak should definitely take advantage. Like, they already made money with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They freaking exploded with Pokemon Legends Arceus, which that game was a huge success, and it surprised me, honestly. I honestly thought going into it that it was going to be okay at the beginning and then it was going to die down, but this game, the hype for it, it's been one of the best selling Pokemon games and one of the fastest selling Pokemon games of all time. Like, this game is doing so well on the Switch that Game Freak should just capitalize, release Detective Pikachu 2, and continue that snowball effect of amazing Pokemon games releasing on the Nintendo Switch. But anyways, guys, let's move right along. Let's go on to the Nintendo Lego set. So me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am not a big Lego fan, but I'm pretty sure every time I go through Manhattan and I pass by the Lego store, I see a huge line, especially during the holidays. So with this little leak going on right now, it's a leak that came from Nintendo Life, guys, and Nintendo Life stated this over here. They said that the set was discovered as a listing on Eugene Toys and Hobbies. And I just want to jump down real quick to one of the comments down here, and this comment comes from username Dark Swabbers, and this person posted, didn't Eugene Toys and Hobby also leak the Horizon Zero Dawn set last year, and that was revealed 2 days ago? So as you can see, they leaked certain things, and they might be a little right, especially with the pricing that they got going on. This is the pricing that they have going on. They got one of the cheapest ones being $5.99. That's probably like little tiny Mario or something, and they jump right up to a $59.99. That's probably like the little standard one that comes with like a Mario that's interactive or something. And then they got that big whopping $229.99. That's most likely gonna be their big set. So if you remember, they revealed one that was the NES Lego set. I just feel like they're gonna follow that up with the SNES, and on the TV they'll probably put Super Mario World, and then maybe the next year or the following year after that they'll follow it up with the Nintendo 64 with Super Mario 64 being on the TV. And not for nothing, if that happens, you heard it here first on this YouTube channel. So I called it. That'd be crazy if I called it. And guys, let's move on to our final topic, but honestly not the least or not the worst, but this is my most hyped topic right now, and it's the possibility of another Fire Emblem game. And I'm not referring to Three Houses, Three Hopes like I mentioned earlier. This is another Fire Emblem game, so possibly an actual Fire Emblem game and not a Fire Emblem Warrior style games that's going to be made by Koei Tecmo. This one's going to actually be made by Intelligent Games, and this article comes again from Video Game Chronicles, who's been on fire, guys, with these stories. But they are saying that they heard from a reliable source. This person is Emily Rogers, who posts her ideas on FamiBroads, and I'm gonna read directly exactly what she stated, which is crazy because we got another leak in what she stated here, by the way, guys, something that I didn't mention in the beginning. However, you can see from the thumbnail that I was definitely gonna mention this, but let's go right to it, guys. So she states, the big wild card is still Intelligent Systems Fire Emblem. Will it be October of 2022 release or an early 2023 release like February, March? I mentioned before that this game is nearly finished with its development. IS has had over 3 years of development in this game, and they received assistance from support studios. So I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, oh, come on, man. They're not going to release 2 Fire Emblem games on the same year. Well, listen, this Fire Emblem game, the Three Hopes Warrior style game, that one's coming out late spring, early summer. The next one could possibly come out in October, and we've seen Nintendo do this. Like, she even mentions that before. She says, let's rewind the clock back to 2017. During that year, Nintendo released 2 Fire Emblem games. So it was Fire Emblem Warriors, which again was a warrior style game, and then they released Fire Emblem Echoes. So I can definitely see Nintendo saying, here's 2 Fire Emblem games. You're welcome. And what's crazy is that at the bottom of this thing, she also says, as I've said before, in terms of sales, I don't think that Bayonetta 3 is a big enough title to carry an entire month on its own. So remember, she mentioned that Fire Emblem, she believes, is going to come out in October of 2022 or early 2023, like February, March. So with this comment that she made, pretty much she's implying that she believes that Bayonetta 3 is possibly coming out in October or in February or March of 2023. So we could possibly in the next direct get another teaser for Bayonetta 3, which you saw we had an update. You saw that the game was pretty much in good terms. We didn't know how far it was into development because all we got was a trailer, but I can see them releasing, here's Bayonetta 3 and here's another Fire Emblem game. I can see them definitely doing that. Like, 2022 is just a great year to be a Nintendo fan. Like, you got Bayonetta 3, you got 2 Fire Emblem games, you got Breath of the Wild 2, you got Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and possibly Metroid Prime HD, something to hold us over until Metroid Prime 4. Like, it's just so many games coming to the Nintendo Switch. So no matter what kind of game you like, there's definitely something coming out for everyone. And just right now, guys, in the comment section, if there's a game that I didn't mention, or even one of the ones that I did mention, let me know in the comment section down below, which game are you most excited for? Which is funny because that actually brings us to the comment of the day, guys. So the other day I posted a community post asking, what is your most anticipated Nintendo Switch game? And Neos commented, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 easily. So shout outs to you, Neos, for answering in the community post. I can definitely see why you're going with Xenoblade Chronicles 3, especially with the latest trailer that Nintendo dropped in this month's direct. But for me, it's definitely going to have to be Breath of the Wild 2, hands down. And that's all I have for you guys in this video. If you guys enjoyed it or found it informative, go ahead and hit that like button because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And do me the favor guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you guys want to stay up to date with all the latest Nintendo news, leaks, and rumors. Remember to be featured, just comment something guys, comment something nice, positive, or something about Nintendo, and who knows, maybe you'll be featured in the next video. But until next time guys, thanks for watching and keep being awesome.